Alright, here's a look at the Transformers 1 Mega Charger, Optimus Prime, Orion Pax, and Megatron. Here you go, you can see the side packaging here. Nice shot, Mega Changers, Optimus, Orion Pax. 7 steps to complete them, all right here. Cleanly arranged for you. We'll take a look at Megatron. There he goes. You can see the more insidious face just in the box. I'll open these up soon. Here's the side. He only takes 6 steps to complete. And here's the other side. And here are the other 2 characters in the Mega Charger wave so far. We got Bumblebee B127 and Starscream. You can see Starscream has more of his fighter jet style. Bumblebee definitely has a different look than the bug style that we knew back in the old G1 cartoons. Let's take a look at their sides. There's Bumblebee. 3 steps to complete his transformation. Here's the side of Starscream. 6 steps for his transformation. Now let's get all of them out the box and see how they roll out. The Mega Chargers wave is definitely intended for younger collectors. You can see we got a pretty good amount of detail, but certainly not on the level of some of the other Transformers 1 figures. Most of it's kind of one part, one piece, easy articulation, kind of simple connections to everything. They do look really nice. Let's start off with Prime. Optimus has really nice colors here. You can see that. He's got his, of course, the Autobot signal in place. His head sculpt looks really good. You can see all the detail there. He's got the headlights, as always. Nice little blue here. Not quite sure what happened with this chip on the windshield, but otherwise, it's solid. Very nice blue on his legs. The gray is a little lighter. Not as much detail. Missing that red that we kind of are used to. But he does have some articulation. As you note here from the elbow, you can kind of get a sense. The smokestacks are in place. Very hollow figure. So here's the back. So you can see where that transformation is going to play out. It's going to all fold into it, which I will get to very soon. Let's pull up Megatron. Again, these are intended for kids, so they're going to topple over a lot, but it's all good. It's made for rough play. Fantastic head sculpt on Megatron here. His logo is actually sculpted, unlike Prime's, which is painted, so that's cool. And then we got the red. That stands out really nice as well. He's got his blaster cannon for his tank, so that looks good as well. You can see the tank tread on the side. He has a little bit more to him, a little bit more heft than Prime. So you can see he doesn't topple over as easily, but you can see a lot of hollow sections in there to fold in for his transformations. Kind of like Megatron, a little bit more than Prime. Let's take a look at Starscream now. He also looks really nice. He's got a nice evil looking head sculpt. As you can see, got more of that traditional classic looks. You can see the red, the yellow cockpit, the red torso section, blue forearms and fist. You can see the wings on his boots. Oops. You can see a little bit of how that articulation is going to work. Maybe his works a little bit too well. The elbows aren't articulated. I thought they were. So there's something. If you were looking for it, they don't actually move. He's all hollow with that. But you can see, he's probably going to lift up, flip up a little bit. He's got the Decepticon logos right there on both sides. You can almost figure out just from looking at them how you're going to put them together. So that's him. He does come with accessories, making him a rare figure in this. He's got his ion blasters. Of course, they'll attach to his shoulders here. Alright, clearly I had to set them down just because they needed a little bit of extra push in there, but they fit in. And I thought maybe there was a front and back to those. But you can see they are kind of hollow on both sides, so there's no front and back with them. Now for the last member of this wave, Bumblebee. So here's Bumblebee. I think he looks really nice with this gold sheen. Check him out. Light Prime sculpted Autobot logo. Good head sculpt. He's got the smile, which I really do like and appreciate. He looks happy, like I always envisioned Bumblebee to be. And you can see he is a very simple figure on this end. Hollow arms, the sides here, and all of this is really loose in the sense of how top heavy he is. He actually has a better base, clearly. So his legs don't have any movement, but if you got little kids, they're just gonna go like this, most likely with their Transformers 1 play. So it won't be a big deal. But let's get these guys transformed and see how easy they actually are to put together. I think of all of them, Bumblebee is the easiest just because he is so simple. Everything's right there. I do like his vehicle mold. He actually rolls, so you got the wheels that move, and he is really simple, really easy to transform. Just take the back end here, rotate them down, and then you're gonna take his arms out like so. Pull this down, and he's ready for action all over again. He locks in place. There's Bumblebee back in bot mode. Super easy to transform. Pop this back up, arms tuck in, fold this in like so, and he is ready to go. Just that fast. Exactly what you want for a kid. Transformers, really easy, really simple. Oops, let's make that really simple. Put it all the way in. They do have a little area where you can see that they have properly locked in. Now I have done it the right way. And they got a satisfying little snap, pop, so you can feel it just so. And there he goes. Now let's move on to Starscream. Starscream is very easy as well. Here's his full-on jet mold. You can see he's very nice. Everything is underneath, so don't turn these figures upside down if you want to keep the sculpt intact. But to transform him, you take these ion blasters off, pull them off, pull this down, and tuck it in while you're folding it in. Cockpit's in, arms locked back in place. And so swing these little boot hinges back here. And there you go. Starscream is ready for action. He's really simple, really easy to transform, and it makes sense, which is all you really want for your kids' Transformers. And so, and in true Starscream fashion, you can also do this. So you can take his guns, blasters, and pose them any way you like. There you go. So he's really easy. And his arms actually kind of help. So if you want to do a little crazy wild action there, you got him in place. So there you go. Starscream. Why don't we go to Prime next? Okay. Of the four, Prime is a little bit more complex and complicated to transform. But we're going to take our time with this. Don't be alarmed. What you'll really need to pay attention to are these hinges. They don't really lock in place that great, so they may tip off and fly off while you're transforming. No problem, just going to reattach them right there. So let's see if I can do this right this time. We're going to take the head and just pull this back very carefully. It's going to lock in. no worries. Now what you want to do is take these legs, maybe hold on to them right there so they don't fly off. Keep them in place like so. There you go. They're nice and tight now. Here's where it gets a little bit complicated because his torso piece here comes up. And what you're going to do, these tabs here plug into the smokestacks. So you'll need to rearrange the back end here so it folds into itself. You're going to get this piece here down just enough so it doesn't get caught there. You can pull it into that part right there. And again, like I said, that piece may come off. They do tend to do that pretty easily, so don't be alarmed if they do that while you're transforming them. Now, let's just go underneath the hood and tab that in place. So there you go. Now we're gonna go around to the other side and do the exact same thing. Pull this down so this goes in, all the way down, watching these again, because they like to fly off. Just pull this back up. So, I'll turn in here. Make that nice tab in place here. And then he's down. And now, you got your transformed Optimus Prime. He might be more tricky and a little bit harder than you want for your kids to just transform back and forth and back and forth. But once you get him locked in, he should stay in there nice and tight. Again, these parts here and this hinge are going to be what you're going to need to watch out for. Prime does have wheels, so he transforms and can roll out for a grill. So there you go. There's Optimus. This part I wish were a little bit more snug and secure. There are tabs here that are supposed to keep everything locked in. So you can see here, this part is supposed to tab in smoother, but mine keep coming off. So let's tab it in tight. And that looks like it's in there better. So he should not ride up too much. But there you go. That's Optimus in full-on transformation mode. All right, so here's Megatron. We're going to transform him back into a tank. His transformation makes sense. It's just a matter of being kind of delicate with one part. Once you get that in, he's really easy and fun to transform. So take the legs, they pull off just like this. Use that as a base. So he's locked in, settled in like so. Pull the arms out a little. There's a hinge right here. You're gonna pull that down. And that's where his head's gonna go. And he's just gonna pull these in like so. Back in. This cannon connects to this tab right there. Just that easy. Then you can just pull these up here. And there you mostly go. Just have to get everything tabbed in just so. There you go. Megatron's cannon can actually raise up, which is a nice bit of detail there for you. There you go. Megatron in full tank mode. He's a fun one to transform. I think him and Starscream are probably my favorites just because of how easy and fun they are to transform, and they make a lot of sense. Megatron does have some rolling features thanks to this which kind of function as his wheels, like move around, but he's gonna act like he's on treads, which is kind of cool since he's a tank. And again, this being able to rotate is a very nice feature and touch. So here they are, the final look, the Transformers Mega Chargers Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Megatron, and Starscream. I think they're really fun for collectors getting their first crack at Transformers. Your younger fans just recently gotten into everything thanks to seeing Transformers 1. And thank you to Hasbro and Paramount for sending me along these 4 figures to check out and unbox. Hope you all have enjoyed it. This episode of Lyle's Figure Files has been filed.